Oke, halo semuanya, kembali lagi kita di CERGAM dan kita akan lanjutkan petualangan kita, yaitu bertemu HKT di Perayas Retreat ya. Oke, ini kita udah dapet sih tempatnya, ada di sini. Oke, kita ada di sini, jadi udah deket karena sebelumnya gue udah selesain dulu daerah-daerah di Perayas Retreat ini supaya lebih mudah waktu mau recordingnya ini ya. Oke, yuk kita lanjutkan petualangan kita.
Off we go now.
Ini ada. Oh, udah langsung.
He stood there, soaking wet and sputtering, while his boat floated away from him down the Eridan River in pieces.
I'd give my sharpest bronze dagger to see that silly human trying to leave Elysium on a felucca.
Have you visited my mother recently and given her my love?
Always. The meteor sends her love in return.
Well, I'd better get back. Elysium won't rule itself. Do keep an eye out for me. I sense trouble brewing in paradise.
Oke, ini apa hubungannya HKT sama si
I was starting to
Persephone
think
ya?
you'd never get here. You can't waste time if you hope to break Persephone's control over the gate to the underworld. Did you really think word wouldn't get out that you're in collusion with Elysium's pretty boy, Adonis?
Is that so?
Unfortunately, no one passes through the gate to the underworld without Persephone's permission, which she has never given. Ever. Luckily for you, as the goddess of crossroads and keys, locked door.
Are you saying you can get me through the gate?
I'm saying I can help you bypass Persephone.
From what I just saw, you're pretty close with Persephone. Why would you want to work against her?
I'm not asking for your blind trust. Let me prove our goals align. This unlocks the door to Persephone's hidden sanctuary. She keeps all of her most intimate possessions there, stowed away from her husband. Among her treasures is a journal rumored to contain information you desperately need about the gate. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
Come to think of it, I've seen the door you speak of before.
And now you'll be able to open it.
I'll go get the journal.
The sooner you bring me it, the closer you are to leaving Elysium. Don't waste any time. Bring the journal from Persephone's sanctuary to me. Quickly.
Oke, kita diminta dia ambil jurnal di tempatnya Persephone Sanctuary. Daerah sini ada apa lagi ya? Kalau nggak salah tadi, oh iya benar nih. Supaya kita bisa langsung fast travel ke sini untuk berikutnya. Kalau dilihat dari badannya sih, si HKT dewa juga berarti ya, kayak Persephone. Oh, sebelah situ kayak ada gua. Kenapa ya si HKT-nya, tapi belum cerita si agenda dia ya. Kenapa dia mau melawan si Persephone? Apa dia ingin merebut daerah sini? Elysiumnya dia mau kuasai kah? Kita cari dulu ini jalannya kemana ya. Ini gue udah pernah sih kesini, tapi juga nggak inget nih ya jalannya harus kemana.
Something's blocking this. Won't budge.
Oh iya, kasih.
Something's in the way. Won't budge.
Oke.
Let's see if Agati's key works. Then, fine.
Oke, apakah ada musuh di daerah sini? Sepertinya aman ya.
This journal is missing pages. Hope Agati still wants it.
Oke, jurnalnya ada bagian yang hilang. Apakah ada hal lain yang bisa kita temukan? Sepertinya tidak ada. Oke, kita langsung aja balik. Kok nggak langsung ke sini? Oh, cutscene. Bukan deh. Bisa langsung nggak sih? Oke, bisa. Langsung fast travel aja. Apa yang si Hekate mau ya dari jurnal ini?
I'm not sure how stealing Persephone's journal will help me open the gate to the underworld, but here it is.
Stealing Persephone's journal wouldn't help us. But stealing the journal that belonged to the gate's locksmith will.
Who's the locksmith?
It doesn't say. Looks like a lot of pages were torn out. Now be quiet while I read.
Nama dia kesel dengan ini dong.
Well, that was illuminating.
I don't like mystery. Let's hear what it says.
Oh, so eager. The location of the gate is not revealed. But so long as Persephone controls Elysium, you need her permission to pass through it. Which you will never get.
But if she loses control of Elysium,
She loses control of the gate. You need to undermine her influence any way you can.
and how do you suggest I do that?
Your alliance with Adonis is a good start. His head-on tactics are a little obvious for my taste, but in time, he will wear down Persephone's forces.
What about our alliance? Where do you come in?
I know all of Persephone's weaknesses, and I'll direct you to them when the time is right. Until then, you'd be wise to spend some time with Persephone's lapdog, Hermes. Learn to use that staff. You'll need a divine weapon in the land of gods.
Ya, jadi ujung-ujungnya tetap harus ini ya, apa namanya, ilangin kontrol si Persephone di Elysium ini supaya kita bisa apa namanya keluar dari Elysium ini. Oke, kalau udah, quest berikutnya adalah weaken Persephone's control. Ini apa, dengan berjalannya aja ya. Kalau yang ini ada di sebelah mana? Find and retrieve the keeper's insight. Buried silence cave. Apakah ini? Oh, oke. Ya, ini juga dalam perjalanan aja nanti. Jadi ini ada di salah satu daerah di tempat yang ini nih, yang belum kebuka ini pasti. Buried silence cave-nya. Kalau yang ini, oke. Ya, jadi berikut ya, kita akan perlemah dulu daerah sini, ya. Habis perlemah daerah sini, pasti nanti akan sekalian dapat keeper's insights, dan habis dapat keeper's insight, baru kita ke sini. Oke, ketemu ke tempat Persephone's Acropolis. Oke, kita lanjutkan dulu untuk perlemah daerah sini ya. Oke, saat ini kita udah ada di Buried Silence Cave untuk bisa dapetin yang ini ya, Keeper's Insight yang terakhir nih. Biasanya nih kalau daerah-daerah kayak gini nih isinya ntar banyak puzzle gitu ya. Kita lihat nanti di dalam ini jalannya apakah akan susah, berbelok-belok, atau malah mudah dan langsung ketemu. Oke, sepertinya mudah, nggak banyak puzzle, langsung ketemu. Bentar.
I need to stay
Ada
hidden.
musuh ya? Tidak ada ya, aman. Asal ya salah pencet dong. Ada lah jadi ngelawan yang ini. Kita ngelawan Iron Man. Aduh, hilang. Kalau ada di dekat si apa Colossus atau Kolosi itu lah. Boleh salah pencet, buset dah. Salah pencet sedikit langsung kita nyerang dia. Oke, ini yang terakhir. Oh, coba kita lihat ability-nya. Eres, Battle Cry of Eres. Oh, nice. Ya, kita enhance skill yang ini. Jadi nanti kita bisa munculin tombaknya Leonidas. Waduh. Oh ya, oke. Lalu berikutnya. Ya, kita akan naik ke istananya Persephone. Oke, untuk apa ini namanya? Untuk synchronize poinnya kita bangun ini dulu ya. Kita synchronize dulu biar nanti gampang kalau mau kesini lagi. Oke, ada di sini. Ini kayak titik tertinggi di Elysium deh, istananya si Persephone ini. Kita coba lihat dia benar. Itu air terjunnya paling atas ya. Oke. Persephone. Kita lihat apa yang akan terjadi.
I didn't get a good enough look at you back there. Now I see why my guards had trouble with you.
Well, they weren't exactly easy.
I'm sure they aren't what mortals like you are used to. You must be someone special.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
A simple Persephone will do just fine in my realm. Formalities are for the boring. Isn't that what they say?
So, Elysium belongs to you?
After the rude introduction I gave you, I can't blame you for not knowing. Let me apologize. Ross can attest. Usually he's the one that does the biting. He would want you to forgive me too. Tell me your name. Let's begin again. On the right foot this time.
tend to take attacks against me personally.
I understand your mistrust, but I want to be friends. This place is paradise, after all. There's no room for enemies.
This place is beautiful. I'm Cassandra.
Then I give you my official welcome, Cassandra. Let me tell you what's customary around here. This place is mine. I know every flower, every face. I alone let them in. But there's something here I don't want.
You mean me?
No. There's a beast loose in Elysium and it belongs to Hades. If it gets to him that his wife stole one of his immortal mounts, it'll be a disaster. But I didn't steal it. I won't go near the things. They brought me down here in the first place. No, someone wants me to look bad, and I need that horse gone.
The Hades? I'll take it you aren't a happy couple.
He's tried, of course, to bond with me. But what can he expect out of a prisoner? Love? That's just stuff of legend.
You think someone would do this to you?
It's highly unlikely the thing got in here on its own. I have to remember Elysium is my paradise, not everyone else's.
Ini kenapa jadi malah mesti nyari kuda ya?
I'll see if I can find the horse for you. What does it look like?
You'll know it when you see it, trust me. Not only is the beast immortal, but he is terrifying.
Horses don't scare me. Has anyone seen him lately?
I heard screams coming from the Asphodel Arboretum. Perhaps he's scaring civilians. Bring it to my stable boy, the jockey of Artemision. He'll know how to send it galloping back to the nightmare it came from.
Oke, jadi aneh-aneh misinya. Kita sekarang jadi mesti balikin kudanya sih. Kudanya si Persephone ada di sebelah sini. Oke, kita berarti harus turun dulu.
Get away from that thing!
Wonder what's wrong with them.
Ada apa ya? Tadi dia nunjuk ke arah sini bukan sih? Shelternya itu. Waduh. Untung kepul. Oke, gimanakah kudanya? Kita habisin dulu aja nih satu-satu. Rupanya tidak ada di sini kudanya. Mesti nyari kemana ya? Infiltrate the arboretum to find Artemius. Apakah masih masuk? Enggak. Wow. Kelihatan dong. Rame deh. Gara-gara ketahuan. Oh, untungnya ini patungnya nggak hidup nih. Cuma kita harus cari di mana ya kudanya ya. Halo kuda, kamu ada di mana kuda? Oh, pintu masuk. Oh, benar di dalam sini dong. Wow. Wow, kudanya.
Don't come any closer. You're all scaring my horse. He's just a gentle creature.
Have you seen your horse? The others ran away screaming.
Leave it to a blind man to see what's right in front of him. Of course I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. These are hard times.
I'm afraid I won't make them any easier. I have to take that horse from you.
You can't! First Persephone takes my sight, and then you take Orphe? Our friendship was instant. I heard the neigh of a fierce horse. I approached him, unafraid. And he licked my palm.
Did you say Persephone blinded you?
She had one of her godly soldiers fry me with fire. It was punishment for telling others what I thought of this paradise, and somehow it got back to her. Said I didn't deserve to see the beauty she created.
He's not supposed to be in Elysium.
Are any of us in a realm that boasts perfection but shows only deceit? Have pity. Let him stay with me.
Gimana ya? Kita ambil kudanya atau kita biarkan? Tapi kayaknya sih emang harusnya dibiarin deh. Ngapain juga kita bantuin si Persephone ya?
All right, you can keep him. But it's a risk. You could be caught.
A risk I'm willing to take. Oh, Orphe, when we're safe, we shall ride together in the fields.
Oke, kita udah biarkan kudanya. Oh, di sini ada pintu juga. apa yang akan kita katakan ya ke Persephone ini?
Good news, I take it. I know Hades will be missing his beast.
Bohong lah ya.
I found him and took him to your stable boy, like you asked.
You have no idea the trouble you saved me. You've earned my favor.
Lah,
Pay that stable boy a visit to cover my tracks.
oh, kita mesti swap si stable boy-nya itu ada di mana? Oh, ada di sini. Oke, kita harus. Oh, masih kecil. Ya udah. Mesti diajak ngomong baik-baik saja ya.
You must be the jockey of Artemision. Nice horses.
I keep them clean and pretty, just like Elysium. I tended horses in my old life too.
Then you're just the boy I need to talk to. I have a favor to ask.
What favor?
Listen closely. If Persephone or her generals come sniffing around here, I need you to tell them I brought you a big horse.
Why do you want me to lie?
Because if you don't, I'll make sure all of your horses get out of their pens and run away to Tartarus. Understand? Tell them I was here.
Fine. Just leave my horses alone.
Salah nih kayak ngancam anak jahat kita ya. Oke, berikutnya ketemu Hermes ada di sebelah. Satu quest doang kah? Oh iya, oke. Ada di sebelah sini. Kita berarti dari sini. Oke, untuk iseng kita coba ganti ya kudanya. Kita naik si hitam. Kalau ada yang tahu dulu ada film namanya Black Beauty.
Yeah, let's go.
Black Beauty tentang
Ella.
kuda gitu film. Oh, lebih sangar sih dibanding yang api ya. Ya, ini Hermes yang pertama kali kita ketemu.
Keeper, you found my workshop after all. I know it may not look like much, but it's home.
I told you. You can call me Cassandra.
In front of the staff? Ha! But I'm glad you came. There's much to show you in this great land.
I thought Elysium honored heroes. I even thought this is where I'd want to come one day. But this land isn't great. It's just haunted.
Ah! Persephone has endowed this land with a beauty only she could provide. Let me convince you. Walk with me.
Maybe you're right. I need to clear my head. Where to?
I consider myself a keymaker. One of my keys might interest you.
What do you do in your workshop?
Invent. All of reality's secrets are hidden behind doors. My inventions act as keys to unlock those doors.
You reveal the secrets behind them.
Ah, you're as wise as Pythagoras. Why discuss what we can see for ourselves? Observe, way up there, Persephone's first key. If only you could have seen it when it was new.
It seems like most of Elysium is in ruins. What happened?
This place is beautiful, as are all of Persephone's creations. But it is a world that changes at her whims. When I see decay, I know she needs us at her side more than ever.
Let's go.
Heroes who have passed through those golden fields, basking in the glory of eternal peace. Each thinking they'd see nothing more beautiful, only then to set eyes on Persephone.
Kenapa jadi dengar cerita dong nih
Off we
kita
go
nih?
now.
Look there, Keeper. That encampment is the site where Hephaestus built a home for Aphrodite.
Doesn't look like much now.
It stood tall until Aphrodite met their child Adonis. His ability to wreak havoc with a wink and a smile is second to none.
Ya, beberapa kali nih Hermes.
Move.
Bacanya Hermes atau Herme nih. Tuh, ke daerah mana nih?
What happened to me in there?
Imagine for a moment, inside you, inside all of us, are parchments twisting like ribbon. On those parchments is written the story of who you are, who you were, and who you will become. Does that make sense?
Like everything else here, I don't understand any of it.
Let's call it the fates then. Your fate is predetermined, but what you experienced in there was a key I built that can unlock it and allow you to control it. I've built many.
Thank you. I'm not used to doing this on my own. On the Adrestia, I had Varnavas as a guide.
Ah, well, I hope it's a long time before I meet him here. I'll leave you to your adventuring. You're welcome to come back to my workshop anytime.
Here, Hermes.
Oke, berikutnya. Apa yang lagi kak? Multiple quest. Oh. Oke. Oh, ketemu Hermes lagi, Hekate dan Adonis. Oke lah, Hermes dulu yang deket ya. Mana dia? Oh, ada di sana. Habis diceritain dongeng ditinggal. Sekarang kita masih balik lagi ke dia. Herme.
You look concerned.
I'm worried about Persephone.
Persephone can look after herself.
She's incredible. I agree, but these are strange times. I've heard that some ungrateful delinquents plot against her.
These ungrateful delinquents. Could they be right?
Bah, you give them too much credit. Still, Persephone needs protection.
Don't look at me.
There's a friend of mine and your father's, Kyros of Xarax. He's a strong and honorable warrior. He's been abducted, but if we could free him...
You're suggesting we make a human Persephone's bodyguard?
With Kyros at the ready, the humans will think twice before attacking one of their own.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in love with Persephone.
No one understands her the way I do. Adonis, she's a cruel despot. To her husband, she's a trinket on his arm.
And what do you see?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I've never had anyone ask me before. She's everything.
Ya elah. Dia temen Persephone.
How do you know this, Kyros?
He was an aide, of sorts, to your father. Every great painter needs a hand to crush their pigment. That was Kyros, a warrior.
Say no more. I'll find Kyros for you.
Ah, I knew I could trust you. While you're gone, I'll arrange a meeting with Persephone. Bring Kyros to the heart of Elysium. We'll be there.
Oke, tapi gue nggak akan lakukan dulu. Kayaknya nanti akan harus milih deh mau mihak ke siapa. Karena itu kita bicara dulu sama ketiganya ya. Habis Hermes, Hekate, habis itu ntar terakhir Adonis. Oke, yang ini ada di sebelah. Talk to Hekate. Gimana Hekate-nya? Oh ini.
Good, you're just in time. A woman in Stroma needs your help.
Unless this brings me closer to taking down Persephone, I'm not interested.
Haven't I made it clear we share that goal? Helping the woman will breach Persephone's power.
What's special about her?
She's an orator who'd be willing to join Adonis' rebellion. That man has beautiful lips, but a silver tongue like hers is necessary to inspire the public.
Then it sounds like we need her. I'll come back when I'm done.
Oke, dan terakhir ya ketemu Adonis.
Welcome to the uprising. These ruins were abandoned when Persephone constructed her paradise. We won't be bothered here.
But there are so few of you.
Most of Persephone's army consists of mind-controlled humans. Free their minds and bring them to me. We can use them as troops.
Free their minds?
My dear friend Hermes is a master manipulator, and that staff of yours looks like one of his creations. Try using that. There's an outpost southwest from here, nestled in the hand of Hades. Warriors were spotted in its paw.
Waduh, apalagi nih? When control humans from Elysium are knocked down, liberate them to remove the issue of your below. Oh, oke.
The uprising will be a thing.
Oke, jadi ada 3 permintaan dari 3 orang ini. Si Adonis minta bantuan kita untuk bebasin orang-orang, bisa bebasin human yang dikontrol sama Persephone. Lalu di Hekate dia minta kita bebasin 1 orator yang nanti katanya akan kasih influence ke yang lainnya, ke pemberontak gitu ya. Jadi bisa dibilang Hekate sama Adonis ini mau ngejatohin Persephone, sedangkan Hermes dia ngedukung Persephone. Entah karena dukungannya karena cinta doang atau karena yang lain, gua nggak tahu. Tapi dia minta kan kita bebasin Kyros dengan cara ngebunuh rebel. Sedangkan Adonis ini kayaknya di posisi rebelnya EKT ini gue juga belum tahu agendanya apa, kayak dia punya agenda sendiri gitu. Jadi ini politik ya. Kita mesti mihak yang mana antara ini, mihak rebel, mihak apa ini namanya, pemerintah, atau mihak orang nggak jelas yang nggak tahu ini ya agendanya apa yang kita harus nebak-nebak. Oke, gua nggak tahu yang mana, gua akan semedi dulu. Karena itu kita akan ketemu lagi di CERGAM episode berikutnya. Sekarang sampai sini dulu, dadah.